Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happiness Today TV. When it comes to the issue of Igbo presidency and agitation or actualization of Biafra, these are the two options open to Igbos, open to those Igbo, those in the southeast and also the old eastern region as a whole, depending on which of the fences you belong. While indigenous people of Biafra haven't seen the very strong push being made by the Igbo elite, the politicians, those asking for, clamoring for Igbo presidency, and having also know that there is a political solution already in the edge for Nnamdi Kanu. They have this to tell both Igbos as a whole, those also looking out for Nnamdi Kanu, and also indigenous people of Biafra, those agitating as well. Before we go into the news proper, I would like you to subscribe to our channel if you have not done so already by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it. You see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Let's go straight into the news. The indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, on Wednesday said Southeast leaders should throw their weight behind actualizing Biafra rather than beg Northerners to support their presidential ambition. The indigenous people of Biafra said Southeast leaders should realize that the Northern oligarchy would never support a Nigerian president of Igbo extraction, hence the need to support Biafra. A statement signed by the group spokesman Ima Powerful said the remark that the Southeast is prepared to beg for 2023 presidency would make Igbos a laughing stock by the Northerners. Powerful said Igbo leaders should push for the freedom of the indigenous people of Biafra's leader, that's Nnamdi Kanu, rather than beg for the presidency. According to Powerful, the attention of the global movement and the family of the indigenous people of Biafra, otherwise known as Ipob, under the command and leadership of our great leader, Nnamdi Kanu, has been thrown to the unpatriotic moves by some unreliable elders in Biafra land who are begging the Almajiri elders for president of Nigeria from Igbo stock in 2023. We want to make it categorically clear to desperate Igbo politicians, both elders and self-acclaimed leaders, that the indigenous people of Biafra under Nnamdi Kanu is not looking for any Nigerian president of Igbo extraction under the present contraption called Nigeria. I'm quoting his words now. Again, the indigenous people of Biafra will never be a party to their begging and fawning for a transit political office at the detriment of our freedom. They must understand that our singular concern is the unconditional release of our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. If our elders think they can use Ipob, that's indigenous people of Biafra, and Nnamdi Kanu to bargain their ways into political office, then they are in for the shock of their life. We are keenly watching development and taking record of them. This is strong. So they are keenly watching development and taking records of them. While some self-appointed Igbo leaders desperate for power in 2023 should refrain from making unguarded utterances that make the entire Igbo race a laughingstock by Northerners. It makes no sense to be desperate over the power shift in 2023 while illustrious Igbo son Nnamdi Kanu is still in detention. The indigenous people of Biafra Ipob members that went down did not just go down because of Igbo president of the Nigerian Republic. What we need at this very point in time is the unconditional release of our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. It is better Igbo politicians, businessmen, elders, traditional rulers, religious leaders, and acclaimed leaders, including Ohaneze and Igbo, should retrace their steps and carry themselves with dignity at all times. They must realize that the Northern oligarchy and the Fulani cabal controlling Nigeria will never allow or support any Igbo man to become president of Nigeria. It doesn't matter how such a surge wishes to please them. They have bitterness against Igbos. So it's better they focus on getting Biafra restored. any bargains against this divine mandate will not succeed. We call on Igbo politicians, elders, and rulers, traditional rulers, including Ohanes and Igbo, to come back. There's no road in that path they are towing. Man, these are strong words. And now don't forget that when you say political solution, I'm talking about this issue of a political solution that they're always clamoring for, that they're clamoring for Nnamdi Kanu. You would agree with me that the political solution have a lot of undertones. We don't know what it is that the elders will be made to sign, or because there's always in this level of unconditional release for the elders, there's always something they have to part with. We don't know what it is. So I don't know where Ima Powerful is going. The fact that the Igbo leaders has actually gone cap in hand, asking for, begging for Nnamdi Kanu's release, one, and also Igbo presidency. It clearly shows that now you are that desperate, and you need to come to the terms and conditions that will be presented to them. We don't know what the terms and conditions are, but already in the indigenous people of Biafra, with the using the mouthpiece of Imam Powerful, is already saying whatever agreement and signature you're going to sign to the agreement, just remember that it's only on your head, that they themselves and the Igbos in general may not be binding by that move. And it's saying, and it's technically speaking, as it is now, there's a crossroad, there are two roads here. It's either they get Igbo presidency or they get Biafra, but the two of them cannot be gotten by timeless, and they can't be getting at the same time. So it's a case of getting one, then the alternative will be forgone. However the case may be, it's a case of dialoguing. Already the indigenous people of Biafra is already giving them hints and signals that whatever agreement they are having, the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob and agitators are not part of it, and it's a strong warning already. A lot of Nigerians have started reacting to a lot of things that's been said, because right now it's either Biafra or Igbo presidency. We're going to take a cross-section of what Nigerians are saying, cross-across broad, uncensored. This one here is saying, it's not by coming to media to threaten people that of what we want. We are tired of your empty comment and threat. Which movement have you taken in regards to the release of your so-called leader? But you are there using others to enrich your pocket with your selfish ambition, destroying the future of the youth. God will judge you one day. Anyone that has wrongly used any youths by instigating hatred among the people of this country will enjoy that former peace again. This one here say, God bless you, Ima Powerful. This one is 100% truth. We should all get involved and get Biafra done and leave this country called Nigeria. This one here saying, we have selfish elders and political leaders who already have expired in relevance. No need drumming our hatred and disappointment on them. They will see. This one here is saying, Abiuk word of approved. I don't understand what this one is trying to say. This one here is saying, that is the truth. Igbo should focus on Biafra issue and not Nigerian presidency. Bam. All right, they have all spoken. A whole lot of them are actually looking at Biafra as against Igbo presidency, but the elites are looking at presidency as against Biafra. Let's meet in the comment section, please. No hate words. What's your take? Do have a nice time. God bless you. Bye.